Christmas on the Hill is on Saturday, December 5th, and here to tell us more is Kathryn Favazza. Welcome, Kathy.
Thank you.
Hard to believe Christmas is right around the corner.
I know.
And it kind of kicks off at the Hill on December 5th.
Yes, every year the Hill does a whole day of Christmas activities starting at 11 a.m. and it goes until 8 p.m. or as late as the restaurants will stay open, which they do stay open late for that day. And they do it every year on that first Saturday of December.
Okay, so and no better person to represent the Hill than Kathryn Favazza.
Thank you.
The name is synonymous with the Hill, I think. Favazza's restaurants with your families, your in-laws.
Yes, my father-in-law and my mother-in-law own Favazza's restaurant, so yes, a big icon there.
So you probably spent a lot of time on the Hill.
I spend a lot of time on the Hill, yes. And I've done a lot with Ambrose Church and all the things there. So. Okay,
so the Hill festivities are open to everyone in St. Louis to come, and what can we expect? What's it like?
So it starts at 11 o'clock in the morning, and what it's like is it's a great family day. They will do a lot of Italian-inspired things, of course. So at 11, there will be a salsiccia, which is an Italian sausage, and they will give out samples of that with Italian wines and some beers from a gentleman who brews beer on the Hill. And then they will do children's stories and activities. Joe De Gregorio does tours of the Hill. So there will be walking tours in the afternoon. I believe that starts at about 1 o'clock and runs every hour. I think he does 3 total. So he'll give you some history of the neighborhood, which is really interesting.
I bet it is.
New this year is the neighborhood center on the Hill, and that is located at Marconi and Daggett. And if you stop in there first, you can get a map. You can get a list of the activities that are happening throughout the day and a map of where those things are. They are all pretty much in close proximity to St. Ambrose Church and that community center. And they will be selling all kinds of goodies, Italian goodies. There's a group of ladies from the Hill that is baking. They're baking and making crafts, and they will sell those at that neighborhood center as well.
So whether there's no rain, snow, whatever.
Rain or shine. And this year, or snow, oh my gosh,
December.
What is it, 60 degrees still though. So
I know,
maybe
it's
it'll
hard
be
to imagine that it's going to be possibly cold.
I'm hoping it'll be a nice day. There will be carriage rides, horse-drawn carriage rides, roasted chestnuts, which is actually an Italian thing. I didn't realize until I started working with this group. And everything is free and open to the public. Which is what's amazing about it. Santa will be there for a while, you know, talking to children and listening to what their desires will be. And there's also an Italian tradition called La Befana, who is a woman who kind of begins the Christmas season in Italy. And she will be there on the Hill as well, telling stories and handing out candy.
So how much of what we will see on the Hill is representative of what our ancestors and who the families from the Italian families actually brought with them from Italy? Do you know?
Quite a lot. In fact, there's a shop right on the Hill, right in this area where these festivities will be taking place called Girasole. And they actually import Italian goods into the store. So all kinds of pottery or dishes and jewelry and things of that nature. And then there are all sorts of, Volpi salami is on the Hill. So the Missouri Bakery is there, and they do all those traditional Italian meats, salsiccia, salameats, the cheeses, the olives, the oils. You can purchase all of that there. And then the bakery does old-fashioned Italian cookies and baked goods. So
well, in the Christmas market is a really big part of Italy and the outdoor market. So it's really neat that we have that here, right here in St. Louis. So we're going to take a quick break, Kathy. When we come back, we're going to talk more about the concert, which will feature you. So we'll have much more with Kathryn Favazza and Christmas on the Hill after this. Stay with us.